So I'm going to give everybody just a quick second to pop on. I'm currently getting my Facebook going, so give me just a second. Now, I generally don't stream live at this time, but from where my schedule has been really different and I've been called in to pull thirds. Karen, you're okay. I'm going to be live again this evening at 7 p.m. as well. But I'm doing Modified Mondays routine today from where I had to pull third shift and first shift yesterday all in one. Close unused application. Got you. Hopefully this is good. Okay, awesome. I think I'm live on Facebook now. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But anyways, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Nataushia. A lot of people also know me as the CD Cardio Queen. So I'm sure, I know YouTube and TikTok, you guys can see the kitchen chair in the background. So what happened is I actually ended up injuring myself after losing around 200 pounds. I created CD Cardio because I knew that I still needed to get cardio in. I'm generally not live at 1 p.m., but I'm coming live today because I was too exhausted to work out yesterday. So I'm doing 2 workouts in one day today because I'm going to start trying to catch up when I feel like it. I don't feel like it, but I'm here anyways because I like to still show up, even though it might be a little bit different. Megan, hi girl, I see you, and thank you for all the likes. But anyways, I have 2 new exercises that we're going to be doing today. Thank you so much, Megan. I love you guys. Like, I'm so glad that I met you all last weekend. Was it last weekend? I don't know how many weeks it's been since we've been home at this point. But anyways, we're going to have 2 brand new exercises. One of them is sort of kind of regulated. Like, a lot of people are going to know how to do it. But I'm super excited for our Halo Slicers. You guys are going to figure out the placement of the routine whenever I share that with you guys. Hey, Nikki. But what we're going to do is we're going to have 14 exercises, 3 rounds, 30 seconds per exercise with 10-second breathers in between each exercise. Now, what's so dope about this particular routine is there's absolutely no leg engagement. Like, I have seen some comments on my Facebook. I've seen some comments on my TikTok. And people are like, I can't work out because my stomach is so big, or I can't work out because I'm in a wheelchair. Stop using that as an excuse. I don't do excuses, period. But what you're going to do is you're going to be able to do this exercise because I understand coming from over 500 plus pounds, like obviously I'm not there anymore, quite clearly. I'm not over 500 pounds, but I have excess skin. I've been through it. I've done it. I've done all of the things to change my life to get to where I'm at today. So don't tell me because you're too big you can't do something, because that is exactly why I do Modified Monday. Now this is kind of Modified Monday Tuesday, but you know, we're going to get it in anyways. Because I realized as I've been sharing my Modified Mondays, I have been sitting over here and I haven't got a new Monday routine. So we got a new one today, baby. And I'm here. No excuses. Tired and all. Bags under my eyes and all. I am here and we're going to kill it today, okay? But we're going to start off today with uppercuts. Go into obliques. We have knee taps, eagles, which is one of my favorites. But I think the Halo Slicer is about to be my new favorite. Then we're going to go into knee slam, under leg jacks, reach, battle ropes, cross punch, row, jacks, overhead punch, Halo Slicers, and then we're going to do a windmill tonight. Now I'm going to also release the video of how we do this as well after I finish this. I've already started it, but I'm super excited to show you guys this routine today and work out with you guys. Do you guys like the light on in my room or light off? Just asking. Karen, I hope that you're doing better, baby. Hi, YouTube. So I want to bring you guys down. And I'm not going front. I've had none of my coffee today. I've had none of my stuff. So I'm finishing a C4. So y'all just bear with me because your girl's been tired. Highly do not recommend drinking energy drinks, PSA. Do not do what I do in that regard. Well, you take it easy, Karen, and I'm so glad that you are here and can be a part of this. If you guys don't know, Karen is my moderator on TikTok. She's actually from Houston, and I had the honor of meeting her last July, actually. I love you, just like I love Megan. And Megan, thank you for all of the love, sweetheart. So I'm going to go on ahead and bring YouTube down. Do y'all want me to keep the lights on? Yes or no? Good afternoon. Hi, Moose. It's so good to see you on here, sweetheart. Karen, do you think I should leave the light on or off? I feel like I'm talking like I'm a hotel right now. Hi, y'all. So if you guys don't know, I do stream live on 3 separate platforms at the exact same time on, okay, we'll keep it on today. So I have YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook, okay? Thank you. It's good to see you too. Thank you so much. Hi, Nene. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and hit this chair, and we're going to just get the party started because I normally don't do 2-a-days, but we're doing 2 today because I didn't feel like working out yesterday because I was too tired from working 2 shifts with like an hour of sleep. But you get it how you live, okay? Let me bring y'all down here. And I want to say shout out to Renee for my beautiful shirt. She made me this shirt. Look at the back of it. Ain't it so cute? I think it's cute. But anyways, I'm going to bring YouTube down. Well, Facebook. And then I'm going to bring YouTube over. Hey, Melissa. All right. So anyways, make sure y'all got something to stay hydrated. And I'm going to bring TikTok over a little bit. Now, I do provide my routines absolutely free of charge. So y'all, just tune in whenever you want to. Hey, Carol. Hey, sis. So anyways, what you're going to do in seated cardio is you're going to try to sit at the edge of your chair. You're going to try your best to keep your back off the back of your chair as well. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. I struggled to keep my back off the back of my chair when I first started seated cardio. So if that's a challenge for you, don't beat yourself up. That's okay. Do it however you can do it until you can get that core strength established well enough to keep you off the back of your chair. Now, what we're also going to do is focus on trying to keep our core tight. And a lot of people are like, how in the world do I do that? If you have ever sucked your stomach in to take a selfie and look skinny, that's exactly what keeping your core tight is, okay? So what I'm going to also do is I'm going to show you 3 different exercises that you can do if it is too difficult for you to complete the exercise that we're doing. Because we're exercising for 30 seconds. Then we're going to take a 10-second breather. Me coming from over 500 plus pounds, I know how hard it is to exercise for 30 seconds. So don't come at me and be like, I can't do that. Yes, you can. You can find another way. I don't care if you have the ability to walk. You can do quick feet like this. This is quick feet. So if you have the ability to engage your legs, I suggest this. I don't know who's sending me gifts on TikTok, but thank you. God bless you. But that's quick feet. Now we have uppercuts. Or you can do shoulder press. You're going to keep your arms parallel with the floor and just press up and down, okay? But that's for my friends that may have issues with leg engagement and things of that nature, because I have friends that are in wheelchairs. I have friends that can't engage their legs. This is all inclusive. Everybody can do this, but I'm going to go ahead and start my watch for high intensity interval training. You're going to see me pecking on this thing like it's going out of style because I'm tracking everything we do. Now, our first exercise today is uppercuts, okay? So let me go on ahead and get my timer, and we're going to get this party started. We got 30 seconds of uppercuts. Let's go. But if you are brand new and you don't know who I am, my name is Nataushia. A lot of folks know me as the seated cardio queen. I've lost over 280 pounds, and I share my seated workout routines free of charge to try and help other people, because I understand what it's like coming from 500 plus pounds and wanting to lose weight, not knowing where to start, having a belly in the way. So on modified exercise days, there's no leg engagement. Take your breather so that you can have access to an exercise routine that's going to benefit you. Next is oblique. So we have oblique bend, or you can do the heel touch, okay? But whatever you do, go at your own pace. Don't keep up with me. This is your workout routine too. But we got 30 seconds. Let's get it. So if this is too much of a challenge, you can do the ankle tap. You can even lay in your bed. You can lay in the floor and do this right here. But maybe you're like, I can't take it all the way down. You do whatever you can handle. And that's the beauty in this. Modifications should be normalized in exercise because not everybody can come out and do a marathon. Take your breather. And that's what I'm here to kind of share with the world. You don't have to come out and just start running a marathon as soon as you start working out. Next is a knee tap. So you're going to look like this. Cross knee tap. Cross knee tap, okay? But people should know that there are other ways to exercise outside of having to get into the gym and things of that nature. Let's go ahead and cross this out. We've got 30 seconds. Let's go. Keeping that core good and tight. But I do stream live free of charge Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But because I had to work first and third shifts surprisingly yesterday, I was a bit too sleepy and tired. So I chose to do 2 today. So I'm live earlier than what I normally am. Take your breather. Up next is going to be my favorite, the eagle. So you're going to spread your arms like you're going to get a big old hug from me. Come in the center, out, in, okay? We're going to knock that out for 30 seconds. Let's get it. Try to squeeze those shoulder blades too. You're going to come in the center, out, in. But thank you guys so much for the follows. Thank you for all the love. But this is something that absolutely makes my heart happy. Showing the world, guess what? I used to be over 500 pounds. But now I'm helping other people see that you can lose weight. I'm going to keep it real. It's hard as heck sometimes. Take your breather. But I'm telling you right now, you're stronger than what you give yourself credit for. Up next is going to be our knee slam, which looks like this. But this whole entire routine is absolutely no leg engagement. For my friends that may have difficulty using your legs or whatever your circumstance may be, let's do this knee slam. Now we'll be live again tonight doing a completely different exercise routine, which will include leg engagement. But every routine that I do, I provide modifications because I understand what it's like to want to exercise and work out and not know how to do it or not know that there's a modification. So I do that for everybody. I'm not a personal trainer, but I am a former college athlete. I had a track and field scholarship. Take your breather. I wasn't no runner though. I was a thrower. Discus and shot put was my forte. We have underleg jack. This is the next exercise, okay? We're gonna knock it out for 30 seconds. Let's go. But I took all of my athletic knowledge and created these routines because after I injured myself, I still wanted to exercise because I wanted to still lose weight. I've lost 80 plus pounds sitting in a kitchen chair, working out. Now I do have the ability to go to the gym. I can do all of the things now. But I continue to show up for those of us that don't know where to start, that don't have access to the gym. Take your breather. Or that literally have mobility issues and don't know of anything else. So I keep showing up for all of us that need something more. Now up next is going to be our reach. Because I want people to see that weight loss is attainable and you can take baby steps till you can get to that marathon. And that's okay. But let's reach. We have 30 seconds of reach. Oop, not the calculator. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. And a lot of people will be like, oh, well, you're just in a kitchen chair. There's no way you can lose weight. There's several folks that have been with me since the beginning, since I started to do seated cardio, that I've lost well over 100 pounds. I have some that's lost 20, 30, 50, 60 plus pounds working out with me and eating healthy. Before you knock something, give it a try. Because any little bit of take your breather, any little bit of exercise will add up to big results. Baby steps add up to big things. We have battle ropes next. Thank you for all the shares, TikTok. I see you. Are y'all ready to kill it? We got 30 seconds of battle ropes. Let's get it. Now I'm not leaning all the way forward. I'm not coming back here looking like I'm going up a hill. You're going to kind of just be slightly tilted and get it in, baby. You've got this. Perfect. But this is something that makes my heart happy because I like to share my story. And for those of you all that maybe have heard it 700 million times, I'm so sorry. Take your breather. But I do this because I have so many new people that pop on. Now up next is going to be our cross punch. Okay? Y'all ready? We've got 30 seconds of our cross punch starting now. Good. Now the beauty in this exercise routine is you can go at your own pace. When I first started to do seated exercises, I was not coordinated. I was not fast. But you know what I did? I kept showing up. I kept putting in the work. And as I continued to show up, as I continued to do what I needed to do, I got better. Take your breather. It's a lot like basketball, football, whatever sport. The more you practice, the better you get with it. Now next is going to be our row. This is our modified row. Now again, this is my modified Monday routine that I couldn't do yesterday because I was too tired, so I'm doing it now. But we're going to row for 30 seconds. Let's go. But there is zero leg engagement in this routine for my friends that can't engage their legs, whether it's because you're like I was and I was over 500 plus pounds, or maybe you're in a wheelchair. I have a few friends that have been amputees, that are amputees, so guess what? I know what it's like to be left out. I know what it's like to feel excluded. So I've created all-inclusive routines because I want everybody to have a place to fit in. Take your breather. No matter your circumstances. Woo! Now, up next is going to be Jack's option right here. Okay? Y'all, I'm burning up in here. It is hotter than Hades gates. Okay? I don't even want to experience what hell feels like. If I'm already miserable on earth, there is no way in my heaven I want to experience hell. Woo! Lord have mercy. But we got 30 seconds of jacks starting now. But I will let you know, the quicker you move in seated cardio, the more that it's going to increase that heart rate, which in turn will burn more calories, okay? Good work. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. Thank you all for the follows, TikTok. I see you. I see all of the shares too. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Take your breather. I'm sweating. Woo, Lord have mercy. So up next is overhead punch. You're going to keep your arms in front of you. Up, down, up, down. So you're not doing this. You're going to keep your arms in front of you. You're not going to drop low and up and up. Try to keep it at a normal pace. Once you get that exercise down, your arms are going to burn. You're going to work out, okay? So don't freak out. It's okay. We got this. But we got 30 seconds. Overhead punch. Starting now, baby. Let's go. So right here. And a lot of people are like, do you hit yourself? Absolutely. But I keep going. But again, you're not dropping down here and doing this. You're not doing this. Keep them arms kind of at a 90-degree angle in front of you and up, down, okay? Good. Take your breather. Now, I will be live again tonight at 7 p.m. We got Halo Slicers next, so we're going to do this. Okay. See how we're making a halo above our head? Because we're angels, baby. Let's kill it. We got 30 seconds. Halo Slicer starting now. So, woo! You got it. Keep moving. Take that breather. We got windmills next. So our windmills look like this. You're going to start up here. This is our windmill. Okay? Super simple. And maybe you're like, I can't go that low. So give me what you got. If you're like, oh, I can do this. Give it to me. Every little bit of movement matters, baby. But let's knock out our 14th exercise in round 1 of 3. We have 30 seconds of windmills. Let's go. Try and keep that core good and tight. Good. But my name is Nataushia. I'm known as the Seated Cardio Queen. I am almost 34 years old, and I am from Central Kentucky. Take your breather. We're moving into round 2 of 3. I've been doing seated cardio now for several years, and even though I have the ability to go to the gym, even though I have the ability to go do all of the things, I still do this because I know there are people that need this. And I share it. Even though I go do what I want to do, I still do this because I know people need things like this. So let's go ahead and knock out uppercuts. We're starting our second round. We have 30 seconds of uppercuts. Starting now. You got it. Perfect. Good job. Thank you for the shares, TikTok. I see you. Good. Take that breather. Up next is obliques. Hope y'all staying hydrated. Let's knock out these obliques. We got 30 seconds. Thank you for the love, TikTok. Good. Keep going. Thank you for the gifts, TikTok. Thank you. Take your breather. You earned it. All right, so up next is going to be knee tap. Now, I would say second shift, but our second routine tonight will have leg engagement, but I still provide the modifications in the event leg engagement is a challenge. I got you covered, babe. Don't feel left out. But we got 30 seconds. Cross knee tap. Let's go. But I provide my routines absolutely free of charge Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if I can't be live, I always make a post for every single person on my platform on TikTok and Facebook. I always provide a recording for you guys to complete. You can check that on my profiles from yesterday. That's one thing that I'm very passionate about because I've shared before. Take your breather. I know what it's like to look forward to exercising and working out and then not being able to. So I make sure you guys always have access to something. I do this for free out of the kindness of my heart. I've been doing this for several years. I don't make money from this. This is something that I give the world because I want to inspire others and let them see, guess what? You can lose over 280 pounds too if you need to, but you've got to be willing to put in a little bit of work, change your lifestyle, and exercise, okay? Because you can't wish to lose weight. You actually have to stop wishing and start doing. But let's go ahead and move into our Eagles. Whew, we got 30 seconds. Starting now. So you're going to act like I'm hugging you. In, out, okay? But I love to share my story. And I know that I talk about it a lot on my live streams. I've had 2 folks in all of my years of doing this inbox me and tell me that I need to stop sharing my story. I'm sorry, but I will never stop. I will always share my stuff because I always have brand new folks that pop on every single day that have no idea who I am. Take your breather. And I'm not being mean or facetious in saying that, but I've done this for years free of charge out of the kindness of my heart. And I will always run my routines how I feel led to do because I don't do scripting. I don't plan nothing. Let's go into our knee slam. We've got 30 seconds. Let's go. So I will continue to do this. And if you guys don't prefer hearing my story, then what I would highly suggest, turn the sound off and follow my movements. Because I have so many people that pop on that have no idea what my story is, that don't know that I was facing pre-cancer. They found precancerous cells in my uterus and said, if you don't lose weight, you're going to end up with cancer. People don't know that I had to schedule all of my routines, well, all of my appointments by myself. Take your breather. Because my surgeon's office refused to help me because my coverage was terminating on June 30th of 2021. And then I was denied clear up until the day that I had my gastric sleeve surgery at 440 pounds because they didn't have it on the right insurance. I've had to put in the work all of my life to get me to where I'm at. And that's why I don't do excuses. So I will share what it is that I do, what I've done, and how I've gotten here if I feel led to do so, because that's why I don't do excuses. Don't tell me you're too big. Don't tell me you can't do it because you're in a wheelchair, because you have no excuse when there's no late engagement. People are so quick to make excuses to try and find a reason why they can't do something, and that's why they're sitting there complacent and not progressing forward in life, because they want to find an easy way out. When the easiest thing to do is find a way around what it is that you're currently in so that you can progress forward. Baby, you've got this. We've got this. But it is time for us to go into our underleg jacks. We have 30 seconds. Let's go. But I just want to give the world inspiration. I want to give the world motivation, but I also want to do it inclusively. Because I've shared many times that I know what it's like to feel unwanted. I know what it's like to be rejected. I know what it's like to be on the basketball team, tears streaming down my face and told, you're too fat to play basketball. But I wasn't too fat to go through conditioning and make that basketball team. I wasn't too fat to play basketball and be in practice with all the rest of the team. Take your breather. But I was too fat to play in a basketball game when we were up 30 to 50 points. I don't forget those things. People are so quick to say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I was in the 9th grade, and I remember what my basketball coach looked me dead in the face and said, words stick. I would rather be punched in the face than be told that I'm too fat. I know I'm fat. You ain't got to reiterate that. But what I'm saying is, be careful with the words that you utilize around people, because words hurt more than a punch in the face, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But we're going to go ahead and move into our reach. We got 30 seconds of reach. Starting now. So I always like to try and create a positive community, a loving environment, an encouraging environment, because I know what it's like to be torn down. I've had past relationships that have been toxic and narcissistic and hurtful. No longer am I in that type of situation. I have one of the best relationships I've ever had in my life, because guess what? I shifted my focus. I started to look more toward God, and I started to do things better. Take your breather. For myself and choosing myself. And in that process, it just so happened I was blessed with one of the best boyfriends I've ever had in my entire life. So I'm all about spreading love and positivity so that one day what I sow will come back to me sevenfold. Because I know what it's like to be ridiculed, rejected, and criticized, because I am different. I don't care if you're different. If you've got a good heart, baby, you're welcome on this community. That's how it is. But we're going to go on ahead and move into our battle ropes. We've got 30 seconds of battle rope. Let's go. Keep it going. Battle rope it out. You got it. But I believe in spreading love and positivity, because this world is a mean, nasty, cruel place. For some reason, we live in a society and a world that wants to tear down people quicker than build them up. There's nothing wrong with being encouraging and positive and uplifting. Take a breather. I genuinely feel this world would be a much more beautiful place if we had people that were so consistent on spreading kindness and love and empowering others, instead of being like, oh my goodness, you should cut your skin off because you've lost so much weight and you look like you have a wee bob in the middle of your legs. Okay. Instead of pointing out somebody's flaws, be like, oh my gosh, you have worked so hard to lose weight. Look at all that excess skin, baby. Start looking for the positives and the silver lining in situations, and I promise things will be a lot more beautiful for you and for those around you. But it is time to cross punch. We have got 30 seconds of cross punch. Let's go. I guess I'm just different because where I've always been overweight, where I've always sought for acceptance from other people, I wasn't looking for acceptance from myself. I wanted to be accepted from others. So I was always looking for validation and acceptance in the wrong places, when I should have been looking for all of that from myself and from above. Because it is such a miserable world when you realize, take your breather, the people around you most of the time, if they really don't see your worth, they're going to be quick to try and tear you down because they see the strength and the power that you have within yourself, because they ain't got it in them. So stay true to who you are, no matter the pain that you have to endure. Maybe you have to drop them off and be like, you know what, you're not for me. Bye, bruh. And that's okay, because I promise who is meant for you will fall in your lap before you know it. Trust me. But we're moving into row. We've got 30 seconds. Starting now. Maybe you're like, I can't go that low. That's okay. Do this. But please don't come on my platform and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so big, I can't do that. Yes, you can. I do all of this because I used to be over 500 pounds, guys. I show my modifications because when I started my routines, I couldn't get down on the floor and do push-ups. I couldn't do mountain climbers. I sure couldn't do a burpee. Take your breather. So what I did is I found ways to do those exercises standing. There is absolutely no excuse other than you are too lazy and too scared to change your current situation. Don't wait till you're laying in that hospital bed fighting for your life, wishing that you would have done something different. You can do something about your future and your health right now. But we're going to go ahead and move into our jacks. We have 30 seconds of jacks starting now. Let's go. But helping other people and inspiring the world is my passion. Do I get anything from it? Absolutely. I get to see everybody say, oh my gosh, because of you, I've lost X amount of weight. Because of you, I now have hope. When I went to the Cheer Choice Awards last weekend, I was able to meet somebody that said that I saved her life because I gave her hope. I let her know that she wasn't alone, and it was the first time that I got to meet her. Take your breather. Those little things mean the world to me, because you cannot put a price tag on saving somebody's life and preventing them from dying because of obesity or because of whatever. There's so much power in spreading love and positivity and inspiring other people. I don't have to make money from this. You all telling me that I help inspire you is everything to me. But we're going to move into our overhead punch. We have 30 seconds. Overhead punch. Let's go. So I will keep doing what I do. I will keep showing up until the Lord tells me that I no longer can. That's just how I am, baby. I'm stubborn. I'm hard-headed. I've had folks be like, why do you share so much about your weight loss journey? Because guess what? There's millions of people that look at my stuff, that find inspiration from what I do. Maybe you don't like it, but I bet your cousin, take a breather, your best friend, or somebody is going to find some sort of something out of what it is that I offer this world. What I do might not be for you. That's fine. But there's millions of other people in this world right now that I know that I'm touching their life in some form or fashion. Whew. Well, let's go ahead and move into our halo slicer. We've got 30 seconds. Halo slicer starting now. So we're going to do halo around our head, slice. Halo around our head, slice. Halo, slice. Halo, slice. Look at you go. Good. Take that breather. But I'm proud of you. I don't know if you're working out with me. I don't know if you're getting a feel to see if this is something that you want to do. I don't know what the circumstances are. But I'm proud of you for showing up. I'm proud of you for hitting that like button. I'm proud of you for hitting that follow button. Because maybe one day you're like, this might be something that I can do. I'm here to tell you, you can and you will do this. But you've got to decide to sit down, put in that work, baby, okay? Well, let's go ahead and get into our windmill. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. We're about to move into our third and final round. Remember, the quicker you move in seated cardio, the more it's going to increase that heart rate, which in turn is going to burn more calories, baby. I believe in you. And don't be like, well, I don't have anybody that believes in me. Lies. And the lie detector determined that was a lie. Because I believe in you. I know what it's like to fight for my life in all forms. Take your breather. We're moving into our third and final round. Good job. But I believe in you. I know that you can do this, and I know that we can do it together. Okay? Let's uppercut, baby. We've got 30 seconds. Let's go. No longer are you alone. You fell on one of the most beautiful communities. I love the fact that everybody here is so inspiring, so encouraging, so uplifting. We don't do negativity. We don't do the nonsense. Maybe you've been told you'll never amount to anything. You'll never lose weight. You'll never do this. I ain't going to tell you that. Because I know what it's like to put in the work and lose over 280 pounds. Take that breather. I was begged all of my life to lose weight. My dad, he offered me a new wardrobe. He offered me X amount of money when he was still living. But it wasn't until I was told that I was facing cancer that I changed my life. Cancer will change everything when that's brought into your picture. I want to be a mother one day. But because I had precancerous cells in my uterus, they straight told me, Nataushia, if you don't lose weight, you will never have a child of your own. But now, when I find the right man and I get married and I go through that process, Lord willing, I will get to be a mother to my own child. If not, there's adoption. We're going to go into obliques. We've got 30 seconds of obliques starting now. But my passion is to show the world that if you do what you need to do for you, you can. But I'm here to be 1,000. It's not always fun. It's not always easy. And people are like, how do you do it? How do you stay so motivated? How did you lose over 280 pounds? I literally went from over-consuming food to controlling my portions to eating high protein, low carb, increasing my water intake, take your breather, increasing my exercise. I got gastric sleeve surgery at 440 pounds exactly on June 30th, 2021. I use an appetite suppressing coffee, Delgado. I use an IASO detox tea. I also use my candy cleanse that I brew myself that detoxes my gut as well. I use appetite suppression drops. I use the NRG capsule that burns 400 calories just by me consuming it. And you can find all of my products on my Linktree account. We're going to move into our knee taps. We've got 30 seconds starting now. And a lot of people are like, but I don't have access to the means to get stuff like that. Bet, I get that. I'm thankful that the company that I utilize all my products from accepts Zip, Affirm, Klarna, because I have to purchase my products on payment plans. But some people are like, but I still can't afford it that way. But what you can do is you can afford to eat healthier. You can afford to drink more water. You can afford to exercise more. Take your breather. Again, that falls into making excuses. If you can afford to go DoorDash breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you can afford to go to the store and find healthier alternatives and prep for yourself. If you don't know how to cook, figure out healthier alternatives from restaurants. And people are like, you can't get healthier alternatives. Yes, you can. You might look like a weirdo and they might laugh at you, because I remember going to Mexican and saying, hey, I want a taco salad, no shell. They laughed at me. But if you want to actually fit your lifestyle and make it work for you, let them laugh. Because maybe they don't understand, but you understand what it is that you're doing. Don't let somebody deter you from the path that you need to be on to save your life. We're going into Eagles. We've got 30 seconds of Eagles. Let's go. I know that changing your life is hard, because I used to be a person that said, oh, hey, I can't eat like that. I can't meal prep. I can't do that. I can't exercise like that. There is death and life in our tongue. What you say about what it is that you can and can't do will either solidify or crucify you. You can let it be whatever you want it to be, but you've got to be willing to understand you can do it. Take your breather. But it's going to take work. It's going to take discipline. It's going to take consistency. And it's going to take you sometimes stepping out of your comfort zone and being like, okay, I can't have a double bacon cheeseburger with the bun, the fries, and macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes. That was a regular meal for me too. Sometimes you got to take that bread off. Sometimes you got to take away the macaroni and cheese and choose between potatoes and fries. Throw in a salad. There's always a way, but you're so quick to be like, I can't do it. Yes, you can. We're going into our knee slam. We've got 30 seconds of knee slam. Let's go. But my name is Nataushia. I provide these routines absolutely free of charge Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be live again tonight working out. But because I work a real job and I had to work first shift on Sunday, came home, got an hour nap, and I was called in to work to do third shift Sunday night. I did not work out yesterday. But because I have a real job, I modify when I exercise, but I always make sure you guys have a way. Take your breather. Whew, y'all, I am toasty up in here. Thank you so much for the gifts, whoever you are, sweetheart. Let's go to our underleg jacks. We've got 30 seconds of underleg jacks. Let's go. Now, if going under those legs is a challenge, thank you so much for the gifts, TikTok. That's why I do these modifications, because I understand coming from over 500 plus pounds, I couldn't go under my legs. My stomach was in the way, and people, like, it really kills me when people are like, but I'm too big, I can't do it. Yes, you can. Do Modified Monday. I provide modifications every single routine. Take your breather. If you pop on here and you watch me tonight in my seated cardio tonight, even though I'm doing more advanced exercises, I still show modifications. I was literally looking for someone that does what I do. I could not find her. So 2 or 3 years ago, when I started doing seated cardio, I started to introduce modifications, different things, because not everybody can do an advanced exercise. Not everybody has the ability to engage their legs. Not everybody has the ability to go low because their belly is in the way or whatever. So that's why I do what I do and share what I share, because I get it. So that's why I don't do excuses. Goodness. Well, let's go into our reach. We have 30 seconds of reach starting now. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for all of the follows. Thank you guys so much for the shares and the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the gifts, whoever you are. Y'all, I can't read my comments and stuff from here, but I can see reactions. I can see the love. I can see the shares. I see the gifts. So thank you and God bless you. Take that breather. Now, we exercise in the chair, but we also stretch in the chair, and we do a breathing exercise to close us off at the very end. This is all-inclusive, so we stay seated the whole time, okay? Now we're going to move into our battle ropes. We've got 30 seconds of battle ropes starting now. And I might stay in the same outfit since I'm working out again today. So if y'all see me again tonight, don't you freak out and be like, didn't she wear that earlier? Praise God, I'm by myself. I ain't got to be around nobody. I do got to go to the post office today and ship out some of my candy cleanse. But thankfully, I'm not gross and too sweaty. But I know after I work out this evening at 7 p.m., it's over. It will be over. But if you all do want some of my Candy Cleanse Detox Take a Breather, I do have them for $15 a bottle or 5 for $80. I lost 8.4 pounds in 5 days off my Candy Cleanse. And it is all natural, excluding the flavor that I put in there, which is generally like a Crystal Light and stuff like that. But, y'all ready to punch? Y'all ready? If not, too bad, it's time. We're going to punch it out. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. But I want you to understand, you are so strong. You have every single thing that you need right now to lose weight. Maybe you're like, but I can't afford your products. I don't care. You can afford to eat better. You can afford to increase your exercise. You can afford to increase your water intake. I hate water. Not going front, I hate it. Take your breather. But I'll give you a little trick. PSA. I use 0 sugar water flavoring. Whether it be Skittles, whether it be Jolly Rancher, whether it be Gatorade Zero, you name it, I'm throwing it in my water bottle because I don't like water. But there's no excuses to why you can't increase that water intake, baby. Let's go ahead and row. We've got 30 seconds of row. Starting. Now, let's go. But I truly do believe in each and every single one of you. I don't know what it is that you're going through right now, but I have found exercise is one of the best medications that I've ever found. No longer do I utilize other alternatives to try and make myself feel better. Make myself feel better. I don't smoke anymore. I don't drink excessively. I don't do none of that stuff. All I do is exercise, take a breather, and choose myself. You can do this. I never seen the day where I would say, hey, I don't smoke. I don't do that. But I've been clean from smoking for, I don't even know how many months now. But it's been one of the most freeing feelings I've ever experienced because I never realized where I would be at. I was coping in ways I didn't need to cope when all I needed was God, exercise, and a supportive circle that was going to edify who I am and what it is that I'm here for. You can do this. I'm not on antidepressants. I'm not on anxiety medications. I'm on not anything anymore but life, God, and exercise. That's it. But let's go ahead and move into our jacks. We have 30 seconds of jacks starting now. And I'm not knocking you. If that's the way that you cope, that's okay. But I'm just here to tell you, You can do this too. The clarity that I feel, the focus that I now have, the passions that I now have exceed all of what I used to do. I used to get off of a live stream and literally take 7 to 12 80 proof shots of vodka every night, to the point that I would take myself to bed. Well, it would actually take me to bed. But that's how I coped with life. Take a breather. I didn't turn to prayer. I didn't turn to God. I didn't do what I needed to do to get me to the next level that I needed to be at. I'm being real. I'm being transparent, because when I tell you I know what it's like to fight for your life, I don't play about that. You're not alone. I'm human and I'm not perfect, and I will let you know what I've come from and what I'm coming through. I'm in therapy. Have one of the best therapists I've ever had in my life. So don't dare say I can't do it. I used to never see the day that I would go without smoking. Never thought it would happen for me. I'm not going to get emotional. Let's go into our overhead punches. We've got 30 seconds. Overhead punch. Let's go. But don't ever doubt yourself. 6 months ago, you were in a situation you never thought you would get out of. But look at you now. Look at you go. Look at you shine. You can get out of this too. I promise. Good job. And I don't know who needed that today, but baby, I got you. Take a breather. God's got you. We got you. You're not alone. I know this walk on earth is far from easy, but it was never meant to be easy. Every struggle that we face is to make us stronger. And people look at that and they're like, why should we go through that? Because we have to learn how to become stronger. You can do this. Let's move into our halo slicer, baby. We've got 30 seconds. Let's go. But I love you. Bet y'all didn't know that about me. There's you some new information on your seated cardio queen. Stop doubting yourself. I promise you can do this. When I first stopped drinking excessively, take a breather. I've shared this a few times. I would be in the middle of doing our stretches and our exercise routines, already salivating, ready to get off my live streams to go start taking my 7 to 12 shots and take myself to bed. Salivating for my alcohol. Because I was that miserable. I didn't turn to God in those processes. I turned to a bottle to take myself to sleep because I was so depressed, so miserable, so out of it. But now that I've started to fight through what it is that I'm dealing with, I'm here to tell you right now, you can do it. And if you're scared, if you don't feel like you got anybody, baby, my inbox is open. It is. Let's go to our windmills. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's get it. This is our last exercise. And then we're going to go on ahead, stretch, do a breathing exercise, and then hopefully, if y'all want to be a savage and come through later, I'm going to be here again. Okay? We got this. Choose you, baby. I promise when you start to choose yourself, you would be surprised at the blessings that will come your way. Take a breather. Catch your breath. But I love you guys. And I love to share my story. I love to share my struggles because guess what? I might be a social media influencer, but I'm a real human being and I have real struggles. I have real things that I have to overcome and go through. I will not come on here. Thank you so much for the gift stick talk. I will not come on here and say, guess what? My life is peaches and rainbows and I have all these great things because guess what? I have trauma. I have things that I've been through. I have things that I've caused for myself that I'm having to work through because of my stupid decisions of simply wanting to be accepted by somebody that never even accepted me. You cannot buy love. You cannot make anybody see your worth. If they don't already see it, they never will. So when you meet somebody that shows you those red flags, freaking run. Because I promise, if you stick around, you're going to be heartbroken. You're going to be more miserable. You're going to want to drink more. You're going to want to smoke more. You're going to want to not exercise. You're going to do all of the things that you don't need to do to elevate and edify who you are, because you're trying so hard to make them see that you are worthy when they never will. Wait until someone sees your worth. If you don't find somebody in that process, stay seeing your own worth and get away from people that are not going to elevate who you are. But let's stretch. I don't know who this is for today, but baby, I love you and you are not alone. Okay? So let's take our left arm and we're going to pull it across our body. Okay? But I know what it is like to want to be loved. I know what it is like to literally beg for bare minimum. You don't have to do that. You can give yourself the love that you deserve, and once people see that you are loving yourself more than anything, I promise you, your blessing will come. Let's switch sides. I never dreamed that I would be in the situation that I'm in today. I never dreamed that I would be able to be with somebody that actually values me, somebody that I can easily talk to, someone that doesn't make me feel like I'm less than. I feel like I'm on a level playing field for the first time in my life. You can have that too, but you have to learn to love you in the process. Let's bring our arms down. We're about to bring our arms in behind our head. If you can't do it this way, interlock in front of yourself. Come back, pull over, okay? Pick what works for you. Let's get it. Go on ahead and take that right leg, stick it out in front of you, okay? But I want you to understand, life is not easy, and it's not meant to be. But it is literally what you make it. If you stay complacent and you stay in the situations that are sitting here tearing you down, you're not going to move forward and be happy. If you're already miserable, let's switch sides. If you're already miserable in the situation that you're in, there's no amount of anything that you can do to make the situation better. Unless that person or the people that you're friends with are willing to start making changes to make the situation improve. But you can't do it by yourself. You cannot do it by yourself. Let's bring our arms down. So we're going to walk our way down our right leg. Now you might be like, I can't take it to my toe. I used to not be able to either. But what you can do is lean forward. I'm doing this right now and I can feel that pull going on in my right thigh, okay? Now if I do this, which I've lost enough weight now, I can take it to my toe. You can do what you can do, but let's get it. Whichever way works best for you, stretch that way, okay? But I hope you hear me, and I hope that you know that I'm here for you. I'm just a simple, small-town Kentucky girl that wants to help other people and inspire others, because I know what it's like to have nobody in your corner. Let's switch sides. But I'm here and I'm in your corner and I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for every one of you because you are worthy. You can do this. I don't care how many people in your life have told you that you ain't going to amount to anything, that you're just a piece of poopy. Baby, you're not. Let's come up. Spread your legs. We're going to inhale up through our nose. Hold our breath right here. Exhale out, down through our mouth. You're going to do a total of 3. You're in control of your breathing. Let's get it. This is the last thing. One. 2. One more. 3. We did it. We did it, guys. Oh, and I'm sore, very much so. Wow, that was literally the message of our Bible study last night, Trial Spring Street. Amen. So, my question is, do I got any first timers? YouTube, I am going to go ahead and conclude our routine so that when I do a reshare, it won't be so long and lengthy. But God bless you guys, and I hope to see y'all back tonight for Tuesday, okay? Bye. Actually, hang on. I think I had comments. So let me see if I can see them. Just a second, guys. Oh, my accent is crazy. I love it. Okay, well, bye, guys.